Going on to you, Scorpios, you have the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, Two of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and then you have the Hanged Man. So, okay, so for you, Scorpios, you have the Taurus energy up in there, right? With the High Priestess. So opposite zodiac sign. A lot of you Scorpios have some people upset, okay? Wow, okay. Let's start from here, okay? The High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, is about how you Scorpios have disappeared on some people that just wanted to use you for whatever it is that they can get out of you. And the Three of Swords and the Page of Swords is about how those people are quite upset because it's that idea of, well, I have to use you and you're going to let me use you and you're going to be okay with it because I'm smarter and you're dumber, right? Because when you Scorpios found out that they were using you, you didn't appreciate that. So you stopped hanging out with them. And now they're upset about it, right? The audacity. And the Four of Pentacles represents here they are plotting on you. Here they were plotting on you, right? Thinking that they could get something out of you, right? Every time that you had to hang out with them, it was always they're trying to figure out a way for them to charge you for something. You have to spend money in order to hang out with them. But the Six of Swords is about how you didn't, like I said, you didn't feel very good about that, right? So you stopped talking to them and started talking to somebody else. Just like that. You didn't necessarily tell them that you were, maybe some of you Scorpios did, and they've been trying to call you and they haven't heard from you and now they're upset, right? Which is why you would get the Page of Swords in the first place. Now they're upset. But the Two of Cups represents, again, you Scorpios did what it is that you were supposed to be doing. You stopped talking to them and you started talking to somebody else. No harm, no foul. What's the problem? So now the Ten of Pentacles is all about how, since that's the case, you Scorpios have realized that this person is potentially so far so good. Potentially. I'm not saying that they are because it's too early to tell. But potentially this person is a good fit for you and a good fit for your lifestyle and what you're trying to accomplish so far. You've only been getting to know them a couple of days. So don't put the cart before the horse just yet. And the thing about it is that the Knight of Cups and the Hangman, the Knight of Cups represents that, you know, ultimately the Knight of Cups and the Hangman is about how they got themselves tied up, right? They got themselves in an entanglement with you, even though you may or you may not have done something, if you know what I mean. Either way it goes, that's their fault. But they don't want to admit that that's their fault. They don't want to have accountability. They was the ones that wanted to play games with you in the first place. And you Scorpios just beat them at their own game by choosing not to participate and just going off and talking to somebody else, which is what it is that I encourage all of my Scorpios, everybody, to do. When someone wants to act like they're so much better than you, just look at them like they're weird and walk off. Because if they're not interested in you, they shouldn't even be around you. They shouldn't even be talking to you. That's a lot of information. Like, people don't really understand how much information is exchanged when these people try to play games. People be telling you their phone number, their first and last government name. No, you know, they don't even give you nicknames. Right? All of that. And it's like, that's a lot of information to be given to somebody that you're just looking to play, right? So you Scorpios know this, and you Scorpios know that they got themselves caught up in their own trick bag because of it. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify said Hangman. Matter of fact, let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. the Page of Cups, the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, right? So, again, the Page of Cups and the Magician is about how they just felt like trying to play it off like they were so much better than you, and that it was their right to leech off of you. This is what a lot of people who play games do. They have this grandiose, delusional mentality that their value is so high that they can take from anyone that they want, and there should be no type of consequences ever. Ever, 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 ever. And obviously that's not true, right? So what they would try to do is every time that you wanted to hang out with them, it would cost you. They want to go to this restaurant. They want to do this. They want to do that. And you Scorpios would peak game. Like, why is it that every time you wouldn't necessarily say it to them, but you would peep game? You'd be asking yourselves, why is it that every time I want to see this person, I have to spend money? What is up with that, right? And the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups is about how, and that's the catch-22. So guess what you Scorpios did? You saw the game for what it was, right? You got ahead of the curve, right? Ahead of the curve. So guess what you did? You cut them off at the pass, right? You stopped talking to them before the gold digging got worse. And then now the Ten of Cups represents, now they see you as their golden ticket or their bag that they may have fumbled. So now they're trying to, right? The Hanged Man, they're trying to do everything in their power to get you back. Let's clarify the Hanged Man. You have the Chariot, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and then you have the Page of Wands, right? These people may even contact you, right, or even come by if they know where you live, talking about, asking you questions, talking about why haven't you been calling them? And honestly, what I really suggest for you Scorpios to do is to not answer their phone calls. If they come by, don't open the door, don't answer the door, don't have them people come in, don't stop participating with them, period. Don't cut them out of your life, period. The Six of Pentacles, excuse me, the Nine of Pentacles, because you Scorpios are supposed to be having fun, right? You probably already have met someone new, and that's what we're going to clarify next, right? Someone that's better suited, right? Two of Cups, again, someone that's better suited, and that you Scorpios feel proud to, at least for a couple of days, because you don't know them like that, but you've known them for a couple of days, at least for a short time period. It feels good to actually be, you know, with someone that, even if it looks like they understand you, even for a short period of time, just to enjoy it. So let's clarify the Two of Cups. We have the King of Wands, the Moon, the Lovers, and the Queen of Swords, right? Yeah, because you know, you were the King of Wands, the Moon, you were thinking about how you Scorpios would have to put up with all of this and all of that from a person, people in general, but a person that everything, it seemed like it was a problem, it was an issue. No matter what the situation was, the person just would find something to complain about. Now you have the Lovers and the Queen of Swords, right? Now you done went off, disappeared, started talking to somebody else where it may fit. Like, again, like I said before, it may not necessarily be for the long haul because you don't know them like that. Only time will tell. And they seem, right, so far like they are a much better fit for you. So you went from being from this dysfunctional, would be dysfunctional long-term, would be if you stayed, dysfunctional relationship because this person always has a problem with it, with you, no matter what you do, to now being in this this relationship startup, right? Where you and this person are just getting to know each other, and they're already better, at least so far, than the person that you were getting to know. And that's how it is. That's how it is sometimes. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace.